Hey, what's up guys, Totallydubbed here, and today I'm very excited to be presenting and unboxing the Futuresonics Spectrum Series G10s. So after having previously reviewed the MG7s, the Futuresonic MG7s, or the M5 with MG7 drivers, I was very much intrigued to see how this new G10 would compare. So I was notified by one of my Twitter followers that, hey, you should check out the G10. I sent Futuresonic a tweet and an email, and I was very much lucky to receive these to review. So first of all, I'm going to unbox it, and yes, I've got an awesome knife. You can check that out in the description below. I'm going to be posting a video on me painting this knife because I play a lot of CSGO. So anyway, a bit OP for what I'm doing right in here. So it's just an unboxing, so nothing too special. It can be found for $200 on Amazon USA and £150 on Amazon.co.uk. Links will be in the description below. Also, check out in future, I'll be posting up the review link, my full written review and my video review of these earphones in the link in the description below. Again, I'll be very much alluding to the MG7s, which to me, still to this date, are the sub-bass kings. Nothing really touches them in terms of the sub-bass region. So here we got a little manual, which I'm not really going to go through that much, and I'm going to just go straight into the package. So you can see very simple packaging, and put that to the side. And should I use the knife? Yeah, you know what? Whenever I can use this little thing, I'm going to do it. So there we go. Put that to the side. And let's open this. So first of all, you can see like a hard carrying case. There's the earphones in here with some earphone tips. So you got a little nice carrying case, hard carrying case. So it's going to protect it from knocks and falls, but no soft carrying case around. In here we have got some silicone tips, it seems, dual flang, yes. It seems like large and small. The MG7s had the dual flang as standard, so it's no surprise to see them here again. You've got a cleaning tool, which is always useful for that earwax. You've got some foam tips, and just like the MG7s, they're not any sort of brand like Comply foam tips. They're in-house built or in-house made or branded foam tips. Unfortunately, I remember with the MG7s I found these uncomfortable because of their shape. As you can see, they are just kind of square, or should I say rectangular, or like a cylinder going through all the shapes, and therefore cause a little discomfort over time. But anyway, let's see if that's any different. So you got large, medium, and small. It seems like you've got an extra size there, or maybe a little bit like medium S, if that makes sense. And then you've got the little earphones themselves. So here we go. So the earphones, they have a braided cable, which is nice to see, although we'll see how that is to do with the microphonics, which is always an important part of my reviews because obviously I use them on the go. Just like the MG7s, I presume you can wear these over the ear and straight down. They're mainly designed to be over the ear worn just because of their slight slant, just like the MG7s again, but they can be worn straight down. But anyway, I'll test that later. So in terms of the cable itself, is terminated by a right angled jack, 3.5mm jack. It doesn't have any sort of inline mic. You can see it's well braided over here. The cable is thicker where the jack side is, and then it comes to a bit more thinner where the clinch is, and it does work as intended. However, I can see it being a little bit of an issue over time where, you know, maybe the braiding will come a little bit loose. But anyway, that's something to see over time, if I get to keep them, that is, I don't know. So, and then in terms of the earphones themselves, let's get that off and let's see the nozzle. So, I don't know, my camera probably won't pick it up, but anyway, you've got left and right indicator over here. It's very faint, and unfortunately there is no real indication of like which one's left and right apart from that little mention over there. It would have been better, this is again just first impressions, it would have been better if they had a clear distinction between left and right, or maybe like a little thing that you could attach over here, which unfortunately you don't have anything extra just in case I'm missing anything, but no. So that's a shame. Now, strain relief seems okay. The earphones themselves are extremely light. Now they have dynamic drivers inside. They've got a 10mm dynamic drivers, again in-house built by Futuresonic with the G10 drivers. So I'm very much intrigued to see how they are going to perform. Again, they've got this kind of long-esque nozzle design, which is very thin. Again, it's made out of plastic, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of protection or filter in front of it, so do bear that in mind when it comes to earwax. You know, it could go straight down, although you have got, as I said, the cleaning tool previously, so you can clean it, although there you go, you can clean it. And then on the side over here it says powered by Futuresonics. There we go. So yeah, and then the look of it looks quite nice, sort of a carbon-esque finish. Looks quite interesting, and you know what, I am very, very intrigued, and I'm going to give you a real quick first impression. I know it's not going to be really much of a video, but anyway, I'm going to put my knife here so you can admire that if you like it. So I'm just going to put them in just really quickly and give you a real quick first impression. Obviously, I burn in all my earphones. Now, I don't care if people don't believe in it, but personally I do, and I always burn in all my earphones. So let me go with a... So there's one of my favourite songs, Touchdown by The Game. Yes, people go and look at that, 41.1 kilohertz. Come kill me with your flack. So, straight out the box, it sounds very, very bassy. A lot of mid-bass slam. Again, it's got that very strong sub-bass presence that the MG7s had. The mids seem quite recessed. And the highs seem to be just lacking that little bit of a sparkle. So anyway, that is really my initial impressions, and that is, you know, completely not to say stupid, but something I would never ever do. I just thought, just in case people are really wondering, in case they don't want to wait, those are my real first impressions. So pretty bass heavy, mid-bass had a good slam, but the sub-bass was sensational, just like the MG7s were, but it did sound quite recessed. The mids were quite recessed and pushed back due to that mid-bass slam, and the highs sounded decent, but did sound rolled off, and it's something I had. Now, the Soundstage, surprisingly, something I didn't really listen out for that much, but it was actually better than the MG7s, when the Soundstage was very closed in the MG7s and felt that it was confined. In this case, it felt a little bit more open and a bit more time to breathe. However, there's no sort of ventilation or vents on the earphones. Oh, there you go, there's a little one there. Reason I'm saying this is because normally dynamic drivers need a bit of air in order to push that sort of strong bass through, and just to breathe, if that makes sense. I'm just talking just generally here. You know, audio nuts out there would just, you know, go into technical specifications, but in a nutshell, it usually has a little hole. So there you go, you can see a little hole underneath, something I didn't notice at first. So it does have that, but it would sound, I think, a little bit more open, if that makes sense. I guess with burn-in, and obviously if it had a bigger little vent, so to speak. So anyway, those are very, very first impressions. Don't take that as anything, just as my real first impressions. Anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this unboxing. Been pretty lengthy, but gives you a good overview of it, and definitely my first impressions, which I don't normally do on video because it takes time and it's kind of pointless with the end game, but you know, it's always well worth to share. As I said, make sure you check out my link in the description below for the Amazon links, which will be two, Amazon USA and UK, the Futuresonic link in case you want the specs, my website link, and my video review link, which will be up once I'm finished reviewing them. I'm going to give them a good burn-in and then analyze them, and, you know, listen to a variety of songs before actually sitting down and writing and doing the review. Anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I've been Totally Dubbed, and this has been a Futuresonic G10 unboxing video. Take care guys, Totally Dubbed out. Bye bye.